Well, hello and welcome to tonight's show. It is Saturday. That's what we got going on tonight. I have my coffee. I have a bit more of a voice tonight. We'll see how that goes. So we're going to be streaming for the next 3 hours. Hope you enjoy the content. As always, feel free to comment, and one of us will hopefully pick up on it and reply. Let's see who will be joining us tonight. I should probably actually fire up the game as well. Let's take care of that first. Let's actually get our correct username and password first. We'll try that again. All right, we're in there. Oh, well, I see a empty chair. So that's something. All right. We have at least two of us.
I'm coming. Be right there.
30%. All right, whose name do I have to protect in the meantime? Everybody's. You know what? Not gonna bother.
Dearie.
Oh, hello. Aura, spines. Stone armor, electrical melee. Let's do this.
was the longest hunt for Tums ever. I just wanted Tums. Such terrible heartburn that I just wanted Tums. But I am victorious. What?
Shiny penny. All right. I have to. We're gonna check on something real quick. Be right back. Alrighty. You have your glasses? This could be a game changer.
Ha ha ha. Not really. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes things are too close and it bothers me.
Yeah, you have that big bubble. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to bring in a tanker since we're not sure
Okay.
about Zach. Oops. Have my volume on over here. All right. I don't know what I am for level. Better level 4. Wow, I actually made a description for this guy.
Look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy. I can't do it. I have a headache already. There we go. We now know the answer.
All right. I think I'm currently red, so. Do we want to run whatever missions you have? Evil or good doesn't matter. I'm currently red, so.
Yeah, but like I was running fireball missions and I need to like clear them out because they're like old level.
What? You can just abandon them.
For some reason that's grayed out as an option.
right, so you're saying you have to run the mission, then just not talk to him after that, or what?
I don't know.
Were you
Let me
running
check.
them? Were you running them blue or red?
Red, I think.
What are you right now?
Blue.
So the easiest way for us to get to Night Ward is to go to Portal, right?
Yeah, but I gotta change first.
Well, okay. Are you blue or red?
Ooh.
Okay, you can get to Portal from blue.
My mission is red.
Okay. I don't know how that makes sense, but we're just gonna run with it.
My fireball missions, I think, are evil missions.
I think that zone is neutral. I think you can
Oh,
run
fireball
either.
is neutral?
Yeah.
Are you evil?
Well, I am now. I'm just trying to keep on guessing what you're doing. So I've been blue and red and blue, and now I'm red again.
So, Night Ward we can get to from anywhere, right?
I don't think so. I think we have to find a portal. And I don't remember where has a portal. Sharkhead. I think maybe Sharkhead has a portal. My neck is displeased.
Still got a bit of a headache.
Oh yeah, it's a smoking one. Yeah. All right, what do we got? Quartermaster, market, other, portal, hospital, or hospital. Okay, well I don't see the portal here.
Nor do I.
Alright, well. Let's,
I'll hop on the ferry and try somewhere else.
yeah.
Mercy?
Maybe?
We're looking for a T for Tunnel Corp?
Yeah.
Yep, I got it.
In Mercy.
Mm-hmm. It's right there when you get off to the left.
Yeah, these are young, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
30 to 39.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this reminds me of death. Yeah, I did about 40 minutes worth of shoveling over the course of 2 hours because I suck right now. And I have, you know how sometimes you just functionally shovel rather than shoveling clean, which is I can get in and out of things. And like that's the bare minimum and that is what's done. I've kind of done one of those. And I'm going to need to have to go back and clean it up. Not necessarily because it's just gonna bother me. I have like a shoveling thing with it being like scraped all the way bare to the pavement and clean edges. And like I keep looking at it because it's not like that right now.
This does explain your too much information I was about to explain.
I have too much. Did I give too much information?
No. I was about to give too much information. I was going to say it does explain some grooming habits of yours.
Oh. Oh, where's my ghost slaying axe when I need it?
See, it's probably being hidden by a bunch of different temporary powers.
Plus size, we should get through this fairly quickly.
Yeah, I don't think so.
How was your day? Hopefully you didn't have shoveling.
Oh, I got cold. My back hurts from watching Olivia do the handsprings.
Yeah. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Well, it's also that she tends to have her back very severely arched when she's.
She hyperflexes. Her coach was talking to her about that today. He said she's overflexed at the elbows too.
Mm.
And he was concerned about her hurting herself, and he wants her to. She like does that. Oh gosh, I do it too, I guess. Anyways, he wants her to rotate them in and up and keep them straight. Because you can really damage the joint from being outwardly rotated and then having that level of impact.
Mm.
Which honestly, I'm so glad I switched gyms. Because it's really becoming apparent that the reason she was constantly hurt was where she was at. She's actually come out of it and said, at the old gym, they never touched us. They didn't spot us. They didn't, like, show us how to do things. They just explained it, and we all tried. Her thing is she's very flexible, so oftentimes it looks pretty, but health-wise, it's not sustainable.
No, it looked painful to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's impressive that you can do it, but it's cool looking, whatever that is. But you know more about gymnastics than I do. To me, it looked like when she is upright, her back forms a C. So instead of being, doing the vertical line for it, it's like a treble clef.
Yeah, and what should happen is that position should be very limited and transitory, because she should be whipping. And so what should happen is she should be going in transition where she's mostly straight, and then there's an inflection point, but that inflection point is whipping the legs or the arms back over for momentum. It shouldn't be that she's arching the whole way through unless she's doing like a walkover or a slow motion activity. But anything at speed, to your point, you want to be clean and straight because it dissipates the impact a lot better.
I haven't seen anything for us to pick up yet.
Mm-mm. I guess that was 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
We just went from 4 to 2.
So they're the lamps? Because we've taken up more than 2 lamps. My God. Where the hell did that thing come from?
No, but it spoke to me. Weird. And you find one more spell, it says.
I'm so used to having combat jump. All right. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about doing those anymore.
Hmm. What?
I'm just watching the advertisement. All right. Well, you get to whatever contact you have to get. I'll refresh my coffee.
Alright. Isn't he a sweetheart?
All right. What are we doing?
I'm still trying to get to the contact.
Oh, the contact's gonna give you another gray mission.
Yeah, I just need to complete it.
Oh, to talk to them? Sure.
Yeah. Because remember, it wouldn't let me abandon it, so. Here we go. Um. Do you want to finish off your last mission?
I have no
Your
idea what my
save,
last
kidnap,
mission is.
kill, and sigil?
It's already done.
Oh. Do you want to return to contact? Okay, I was gonna say.
Play Heather Townsend's personal story. What is this? This is a non-combat personal story mission. In this mission, you will assume the role of your contact. This is a solo mission. It's interesting. I'll do it later, but move or can. Dark Astoria. I've got a Dark Astoria contact.
Yep. What's the name?
move or can, but I have to go there in order to get the mission. So I should be able to do that through... Astoria. I can get there from... I can get there from Ouroboros, can I? Pretty sure. My stomach just said, "Brrr." Question mark. I just ate. Shh, shh, shh. All right.
Where did you go?
I went to Ouroboros, and you cannot get to Dark Astoria from here.
Don't you need a tunnel corp?
I believe you're right.
I mean, I'm not really the best one to follow for directions. Don't get me wrong.
There's one of these places that actually has, that isn't Port Oaks. That has one right outside of it that you can get to.
I mean, Mercy, it was right there next to the ferry.
Yeah, but you can't get to Mercy from Ouroboros.
Hmm. So Nerva, you said, right?
Yeah, but I made a mistake. There's nothing I can do here.
Okay. Dark Astoria.
That's where I'm heading. Yeah, eventually. All right, let's go back to the ferry, I guess. You'd think after playing a character or two all the way through this, I would understand where the connections are in these zones, but it is not sticking in my brain. Edit stream info.
You are a bit sniffy today, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. Ivy Saturday is correct. All right, done. Wait, is there more than one ferry? Damn it. So, what was the zone that had the connect? Was it Mercy?
Mercy has a tunnel corp.
All right, I'm gonna. Mercy.
I just left St. Marshall.
St. Marshall. I knew there's
They
more
have a
than one.
tunnel corp.
Yeah. All right. It's quite the process here.
Yeah.
Dark Astoria. Are there missions through like the seasonal zones? Not like not Pocket D as such. But there's like connections to Echo Plaza and Winter Forest. I wonder if those two have any missions.
Oh yeah, like the Save the Baby, New
not-
Year and stuff.
Not those in particular, no. Like other ones that are not those two. Move or can. Alright, I see him. He's like a ways away here. Teleport. Teleport. Okay. Lightning rod. Alright, available missions. Raid the Sue's safe house. It's like really close by. I was like below us here. What's up, everybody? So you had a busy day today. You were shoveling for a while. You had gymnastics.
Yeah, and then Danny came over, and we've been trying to organize the house for the baby shower. And just helping me move my final layers of furniture around. So, lots of lifting and picking things up and putting things down. Stop.
I don't know where you are.
Try Ice Mistral.
Oh, she has knockback. Oh, God.
So yeah, some challenges with Liv today, just with, to your point about the critical thinking thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a reflective coat that I put on Charlie. It's fleece lined on the inside. It's mostly for like night and winter walking. So I was outside shoveling and he had it on, right? Ramona comes over. Liv's
Again,
like,
with
can the dogs
Ramona.
play? Huh?
Again with Ramona. How come almost all these stories? I have
Well,
a problem
no,
today.
but
Okay, go ahead.
this one was not her.
Okay.
This one, to the like I said, to the point, is about critical thinking,
Mm-hmm.
right? So he's in his coat because he's in the driveway with me,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I want him to be visible. And and he's running around in the snow. Can Shelby play? Well, what does that dog love more than anything else? Playing with Shelby. Sure, he can play with Shelby. She brings him back. His coat is in tatters. They had a great time tearing it apart. Why would you leave it on him as soon as you saw that she was going after it? Well, I don't know. You had it on him. It's like, I don't understand. I just don't understand it, Why didn't you take his coat off instead of bringing it back with holes all through it, where it renders it useless essentially because now the whole waterproof cover is perforated in like 7 places with giant holes. I don't know.
I still blame her.
I don't. It's Liv. Ramona's 7. Well, Olivia's gonna be 11 years old. Liv has no value that she puts on anything because she knows that someone will just buy another and she doesn't have to care. There's been times when I've tried to not replace things that she's been careless with, and she'll just tell Kristen or Seneca and they'll buy another one. So there is no, like, if you trash it, you don't have it anymore. It's if you trash it, you just ask someone else and they'll give you a new one. I've been trying to think of another way to make this something she needs to tackle. I think what she can do, since now I don't have a reflective coat for the dog anymore, is she can do all the night walks for the next month. Because there's nothing she hates more than the night walk.
I feel like there's probably something she hates more, but I don't know what that would be. All right, let's crank up the team size a bit for the next one. Could you select? Do you have any missions of your own? Could you select your mission and then select the Save the Suited Man one again?
It says we're going to abandon progress on the current mission.
That's fine. Yeah. And then select the Suited Man one again. I just reset the.
You're good. You're good with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just reset the level so we have more stuff.
Yeah.
Figure if I'm playing a tanker, I might as well.
Yeah. I will say one of my victories has been, you know how she's doing her own laundry? I will tell her once, make sure you swap your clothes, and then she won't do it. And the next day I'll say, have you folded your clothes? Oh. So she'll go down there, they're still wet. Well, they all smell funny. You can't wash them again. Like, if she leaves them in there for days, she's not allowed to wash them again. Because we were washing the same load of clothes 2-3 times before she would make it back down and put them in the dryer. And finally she was just like, I don't like how they smell. Then put them in the dryer. Put them in the dryer the same day. They won't smell funny. It's like, I'm trying to help her be responsible by just having her deal with the consequences and not find ways around them. Ooh. Killed me dead.
So I'll give you a tips and tricks. If you have one standing on its own somewhere, run it to me.
Okay.
Don't stand off in the distance and fight it. Because you run it to me, it'll turn and it'll face me, and you just kill it from behind.
Got it, Captain.
Dead end. Oh, hello.
Oh. The AoE's killed me.
Second tips and tricks. Let me take the alpha first.
I was backing up.
You're
Nothing I
right.
could do on that one.
You're right next to me, but yeah, that's probably true. You started getting bounced around a lot. There's a sweet spot usually, which is about. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me turn there. Can I turn them away from you? So they're going to open up with me on like a whole bunch of area effects, which means that anything within like, 15 feet of me is probably not safe. And also you don't want to be directly behind me from like on a line, because if they have anything that are cone attacks, they're going to hit you too.
Right.
So off to the side and maybe 15 feet back for like the first 10 seconds. And then usually by that point they're all stuck on me. I get it. I can probably try to help by turning off to the side too. Goodness. Hit it pretty hard.
So the conclusion I came to today at the end of this was, there's no one at fault but me because I'm her parent. And if this is something she can't figure out, then I need to be the one figuring out how she gets it.
Or she doesn't get to do it.
Being able to follow through and understand if X happens, then Y is a very valuable life skill. And also being able to look at a situation that's going downhill and say, I should stop for a second and reassess and make a different decision. Moderately important. And I'm not even saying she's got to be perfect at it, but she's got to pay a bit more attention than she has been.
Well, there's one thing to not notice it. The only problem I might have is if she thought it was funny. That's why it happened.
She didn't seem amused, she just seemed nonchalant. Yeah, they were totally just shredding it up.
Seems to me like they thought it was funny. Alright, there's one civilian. Seems like we've done this recently. Did we do this with my other character?
Mm-hmm.
They should be relatively safe. It's weird to not be able to do damage. Well, no, it's really not. Okay, do we want to go here? Was there anything else we can go to?
Yeah, I turned around. I was headed the other direction.
Okay, here's one.
I will say I did get a little bit petty. In the sense that, you know, it's I have a shared driveway, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I have one car in a shared driveway. Do I need to shovel out the extra center area for my car to get in and out? No. No, I don't. So the only area I shoveled today was the very narrow path in and out of my own section.
Yeah, looks like they ran over part of the end of the driveway, which was nice to pack the snow down for you.
Yeah, I had to chip it off. It's like, it's all heavy wet snow today.
I'm just pointing out the fact that they were kind enough to do only their section and then smash down
Yeah.
your section so that it would be more difficult to shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there's a reason that shared driveways were never really all that popular.
Yeah.
I saw a video of, I think that's it for this level, doesn't it? Or wait,
I
what's
think
over
so,
here?
yeah.
Video of, wait, there's maybe something over here. Shoveling, no, what's it? In someplace like around, where is The Office filmed? In theory,
Scranton, Connecticut, or Pennsylvania.
Scranton. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think that somewhere near Scranton and earlier this year, or maybe it was now, I'm not even sure.
Mhm.
No, it had to be last year. There was an altercation between two people, apparently. It was on video, the security video, where these neighbors had been in the process of always shoveling their snow into their neighbors' area.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like this neighborhood bullying going on regarding it. And this guy that was there, that was getting shoveled into, was a Navy veteran.
Mm-hmm.
And they showed the video of these people who had been shoveling the snow into his yard, calling him a faggot, telling him he doesn't know anything, and he should come outside so you can beat them up, because apparently he had already asked him not to shovel the snow into his yard. And this dude had been threatening him. Do you come outside and I'm going to kick your blah blah blah. And using every slur they could possibly come up with for him. He came out.
Sign of intelligence.
He came out with a handgun. Shot both of them many times. Walked back into his house. Got his rifle. Came back out and shot both of them again. And said to the woman as she's telling him to fuck himself, "You should have stayed quiet." The police showed up. And as the police showed up, they heard a gunshot from the guy's house, and he killed himself. I'm thinking,
That's
interesting.
awful.
You know, had there only been a way to not be an asshole to somebody, three people could be alive right now.
Yeah.
They interviewed the neighbors afterwards, and they said, yeah, there was a lot of conflict there. He'd been bullied for quite some time. Takes guts, though. I mean, the wife kicked in and said, yeah, you're the one who doesn't know how to blah, blah, blah. And they're out there and they're yelling at him from the middle of the street.
So it's all on tape?
Oh, it's all on tape. And they were in the process of doing it again. I couldn't click on you.
It's okay. I couldn't get closer without getting destroyed.
Come around the corner here. Yeah, apparently they had been getting in the middle of getting like 30 inches of snow again.
Mm-hmm.
And they were in the process of doing the same thing. They were out shoveling. But I gotta say, the amount of courage it takes for your last word to be "fuck you," as you're lying in the middle of the road bleeding with the guy with a gun. You had an option to not say anything.
Yeah. But at that point, you've chosen that life,
I'm thinking,
or
wow,
what was left of it.
Pennsylvania, way to go. Way to be East Coast. That whole area, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland. I think rude is just a way of life. I didn't even see one
How
hit
the
me.
heck? I didn't even see it. Didn't even see it.
I'm gonna have to start pulling these things. Pardon me. How is that guy going? What kind of asshole does it actually take to shovel stuff out of your driveway into somebody else's driveway? Really?
Yeah.
That's our civilization?
It's far more common than you might think. My big struggle is that it's so for whatever reason the city decided not to plow the sidewalks because it's the weekend.
Oh, I suppose
And-
they probably could plow sidewalks. I'm like, I've never heard of cities plowing sidewalks before.
We have a because I'm in the school district, because like the school is on my block.
Well, it's
They
because your
plow-
sidewalks are on the road.
Yeah, yeah. So they plow them. They plow like a 5-block radius to the school. Essentially, they do the sidewalks so that the kids can walk. They do the sidewalks and they provide crossing guards. But because you know how I have that slight slope to the driveway, it doesn't drain to the drain in front of my next door neighbor's house. It drains to the other neighbor's house, which is the house that is no more. So of course there's nobody shoveling over there, which means I have to shovel a path from mine all the way to that drain, or I get an ice dam and my driveway ices up because the water has nowhere to go. So technically, it's not just the whole center thing. It's the knowledge that they all know I have to shovel all the way down the block to the drain and then dig the drain out because there's nobody there. Or my side of the driveway won't drain.
I can't imagine that there's been shoveling there for a lot of years. You mean even when he was there, he was not really legally there, right?
He would shovel out.
Really?
He wasn't legally there, but he
A
would still
squatter
shovel
that
out
would shovel.
because he would still have people picking him up. Because remember, he was still living there.
What's the squatting thing? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it.
I'm not even on my map. Haven't we
Didn't
cleared
even make
everything
it
up to
through.
this point?
Huh?
Haven't we cleared everything up to this point?
Yeah, there was some respawn. It was awesome.
Don't you have stealth?
I apparently forgot to put it back on.
Oh.
Surprise there.
Alright, I have 2 things to kill and I'll be right up. We're running for power sets. We have teleportation, fighting, leadership. That's interesting. Okay. Where do we come
Excuse
in?
me for a moment.
Yeah.
Sorry. Loving sounds of teenage, well, preteen girls having a pillow fight upstairs.
Why are they upstairs having a pillow fight?
Because otherwise they would be right next to us having a pillow fight.
Well, I mean, her bedroom's downstairs.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
She can't fit the blow-up bed in her room. So William's not here.
Who was there?
It's Ari.
Okay. Is she one that also destroys Williams things?
No, she usually doesn't.
She usually does.
Usually she just hurts his feelings.
It's quite a crew.
The irony is that, you know, they had all been up in William's room when Izzy and Emmy were here. All 4 of them had been in his room, and they had absolutely trashed it. So I told Liv she had to clean his room if she was going to have somebody over tonight and needed them to sleep there. So she actually cleaned his room for him.
Well, I mean, if they trashed it, isn't that kind of...
Together. They did it all together, yeah.
So much respect.
It's, you know, they have these things where they, like, take everything out sometimes, and I don't understand it. So they essentially decided when Iz and Em were here that they were going to have team pillow fights, pulled all the pillows from everywhere, and then took the gymnastics mats and made the gymnastics mats into shields. So had them propped up as stations. So it was just like stations and pillows and stuff and blankets all over the floor. So it was maybe 10 minutes of cleanup, but it makes the place look trashed, you know?
That person really is not a fan of yours.
Hmm?
I'm trying to figure out everybody who's shooting at you.
Yeah, I've got a little dude back here who's like stuck in NPC transit. Can't really get out of where they are to get to me, but also can't really can hit me from a distance. Oh, I killed him. It just took me a bit.
Wow, what a pain in the ass this is.
Yeah.
They're all standing like... Well, I can't move from here, so... Oh my god. I can't get away from this person.
I'm trying to pick off this
I had to teleport out.
red one on the outside that could potentially get me on the periphery.
They had, one of the bosses went into that whole I can't be hit mode thing. And I couldn't
Sucks
get
so
off
much.
the thing I was pinned on.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, they're scattered all over the place, so... I'll just, grab another set, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna try to round them up. Them arranging themselves 5 feet apart all across the entire room. Not really a big fan of it.
Yeah. Oh, I think you hit your taunt limit because I was like, why are they all coming after me? Ooh.
Freaking deflect mode. Perma deflect mode. It's gonna wait it out. I left a few.
Yep, that's okay.
So you're kind of in a danger zone right now. If you can possibly help it, if you're not getting attacked, you don't need to be next to me. Probably best not to be next to me.
Yeah, but in this instance, I went while you were fighting that last one. I pulled the other two that were on the other side.
Yeah, and you almost got killed.
And I ran towards you because you said
Right.
bring them to you.
And then I had them, and then you stuck really close still.
Yeah.
I saw you taking damage. I'm like, I can't heal you. So that's why I said you were in a danger zone. Do we have to kill all these guys?
One civilian to rescue. Rescue the suited man. Defeat the last head of the Knives of Vengeance. It is not a defeat all, but we need to find the... Oh, I guess we have done it. We have defeated the head of the Knives of Vengeance. Somewhere in this little battle we just went through.
Yeah, I think that last dude that was on his own was one of the heads. I gotta figure out a way to keep them from shooting your direction.
Yeah. So now we just need to find the suited man.
All right, well, this room goes somewhere. I'm having a hard time actually seeing the map. It's all blending together.
Yeah, and it's all just kind of a squiggle, and there's no, oh, I see you talking.
I mean, I should say I'm having problems seeing the screen. It's like it's all a uniform gray-red.
Yeah. That is an accurate description.
I don't really like Jacob's Ladder. I don't see myself using it that much.
Is that a power?
Yeah, it's like a relatively close cone attack. Oh, there you go. So where's William?
So the cemetery that the wreath ceremony was at was, it's like a half a mile from his dad's house. But gymnastics is right down the street from here. So we had a swap where I have Liv for gymnastics and he took William to the ceremony. Which he's really been pushing that he wants his dad to do more stuff with him. So some of it's hard because it sounds like I don't understand why he has to be in uniform even if he's gonna wear his coat on top. Stuff like that. Where I'm just like, this is just how it is, man. Just do it the right way and don't half-ass it because you don't feel like it. Being in uniform isn't about like whether you see it or not. It's the sign of respect that you're in uniform.
It's also a consistency thing.
Right.
You're at a function, you're in uniform.
Yeah.
It's not important that other people know if he's in uniform or not. It's important that he knows he's in uniform.
Right. I didn't know what got me. So yeah, there's a little bit of that struggle with consistency, but overall it's... I've been pestering him to confirm the camping trip. And the links went out for that today, so sent all that over. I mean, he's got the dates. You know, like I said, Kristen spoke to me about it. to your point about it not really necessarily being my business what they work out, kind of stepped out of the situation. Either he needs to tell me he can't do it, or they need to have something figured out on their end. And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, your responsibility. You don't have any more responsibility than he does regarding these sort of things. And he's not in the middle of your thing trying to help you figure out how to get something taken care of.
Yeah.
What are you taking damage from?
No idea. Something's raining down on me.
I don't have any rain attacks. It must be one of the gun attacks.
But it'll be interesting. Because previously it was, well, you don't understand. I've got other kids and other schedules and all this other stuff I'm working with. And
It's not your job.
I know. But it has been. Making sure that all their stuff is done has been me for the last decade.
Yeah. It's also, that means that now he depends on you to do that. So you create dependencies. And now he's like, I don't know how to do this. I have so many things going on. Figure it out. You're a grown-ass man. He has somebody else helping there, helping him all the time. And yet somehow you managed to do it on your own. Hide. Alright, I think I got him.
There are different things I would have done career-wise in some ways if I had had more help. A lot of my decisions have been, well, this gives me the flexibility to do these 8 billion things that I need to do.
What you're saying is that your life has to change based on your responsibilities. You've made different life changes based on things that have to get done that you're responsible for.
Well, yeah, because I'm responsible for them.
Right. So why is that only your job? Why do only you have to make life changes and career changes based on your responsibilities? All right. I'm going to try to turn them the other direction. I can't see you wherever you are.
I'm far enough away that I should have been out of range, but apparently am not.
All right, well, I think I got them all now.
You have all the AoEs going for you.
Well, they should be locked on me. I'm gonna use the bat. I'll be right back.
Mhm.
All right.
What is zapping me with lightning from above? Oh, this shamaness.
There's a little light right next to it. A mask. I'm gonna taunt it. I earned the Apostate badge and the Pathfinder badge. Oh, Pathfinder means I've earned 100 badges. I have defied the entire Pantheon by smashing their implements of their will. I've also inflicted 1 million points of damage on your foes. There you go.
What am I getting hit by?
You just ran through an ice patch, didn't you?
No. And if I did, it was mine.
No, from a different ice patch. Okay, oh, I just saw that person hit you. you get to this interesting point where, as a tanker, there's not enough things left to do any damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
But your attacks take so much endurance that it doesn't pay to attack them.
Mm-hmm.
Your stealth is off. I don't understand why that guy shot at you.
Does ground faulty have a side hole?
Huge. Gaping. Or wait, do I? Or do I just have a toxic one? Damage resist. I have no psionic resistance. Do I have any psionic defense? Oh, you know what? No, I'm alright. My defense is currently 50%. I'm effectively capped against psionics.
I can say, for someone with a side hole, you've been doing pretty good if that was the case.
Yeah, it's toxic, I think, that I don't have great resistances to. Alright, one second. Let me get my ass in there. So that is a lesson in aggro right there. This is a never-ending map. I'm also not tanking the best. I need to be more aware of things.
You're doing fine.
I was trying to make a break towards you. Salvage is full. They're apparently just going to stand in the triangle. Something changed in our mission information.
One group of banished Pantheon to defeat now. We started off with 3, we're down to 1.
I can't taunt that guy. Alright, I got him.
So close.
See that guy closest to you?
Mm-hmm.
He is not within range of me to be able to taunt right now.
Okay.
So if you hit him, he will turn around and crack you in the head.
Okay.
Alright, I got him taunted now. Seems awfully slow. wonder if I should just grab a mastermind instead.
I'm gonna take my restroom break at this point.
Okay.
Hit my midway of the stream window.
Gonna break the stream. Good luck.
Thanks.
By the way, I can automatically turn off all your lights during the night. Would you like me to set up a routine to do that?
No.
No problem.
You arguing with your virtual girlfriend again?
She keeps on offering things all the time.
Trying to steal you.
Mm-hmm. I grabbed mastermind.
Okay.
Missions. Alright. We have to have a contact here somewhere. Shotgun, Ricky Warzone, Oral Laurels, Ricky Warzone. Dark Astoria. Nerva. St. Marshall. You are consistent. Remember how I said whenever you get up, you come back with food?
Yeah.
100% of the time. I like that. I appreciate
Not every
consistency.
time. It's the mid one.
Okay, then. Okay, sure. All right. Night Lord, First Ward, Cap, Cap. Granville, Ritu Warzone. I have no contacts in this zone.
Well, what do you want to do?
Speak with Arbiter. What is this? Granville? I have to go to Granville. I'll be right back. Oh, well, Granville's locked, so we're lost then.
Oh, did you like yesterday's hat better or today's hat?
Today's hat's more comfortable. Or are you talking about yours?
Talking about mine.
Yesterday's look more fuzzy.
Yeah, this one's not as fuzzy. And this one stays straight up.
So because I can't not turn off the whole empathize thing, yesterday's was better. So it looked like I was more comfortable.
This one actually weighs less, believe it or not. Because the other one, while it's like more fuzzy, it's also lined. It's got like a fuzzy kind of lining to the inside too, so it's a lot heavier on the head. This one's pretty cheap. But still festive.
I never think about hats as being heavy, I guess. Find Castron and Granville. I have a mission, I guess.
Do I need to get to Granville for it?
Yeah, it's in Granville. Capture operative. Granville must be one of the most miserable zones ever made to get around in. You have entrances to all these things on all these different levels, but at least it's always dark, so that you can't see anything. Got that going for you. I have 496 incarnate threads. It's probably enough. 104 incarnate or enhancement converters. All right, buffing. This is probably our last hour streaming this year.
Well, it's true. Feel a little strange.
Nah. Time is just a concept that I don't
think
fully
this is the-
grasp.
This is the first year we've done the whole year, though, isn't it?
It has to be because we just started last year.
Mm-hmm.
So many testicles. Okay, this puts me in Dark Astoria. Capture operative Catherine. Are you currently in Granville?
I'm currently falling down a tunnel.
Okay.
I think I just squished into some body parts.
Yeah, you just... Good information from the Circle of Thorns.
Alexa, turn off master.
Wondering if they would figure out that it's bedtime and I just turned all the lights off, or if they were going to come down and tell me something happened and they didn't know what was wrong.
Or like, I know why they did these missions. You have to find your way around a zone.
Mm-hmm.
But I still don't like them.
What was the why?
The
Badges?
why they want you to explore the zone, this new zone that you're in, so they make you run around it. But this zone is level 50. You would assume that by the time you get to level 50, you would understand the concepts of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I've gotten to level 50 in a day and a half and not understood how to play the character. Alright. Could Dabra kill? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, we just did this mission last night.
We did. I love how the transition screen says, "Not everything is a Nemesis plot." Where are you? Did you pass Sigil again?
Oh, I totally did. Damn it. There's an arrow even pointing back there. I have to do this all over again. Appreciate you catching that. That would have been just a pain in the ass. What do you got for snacks tonight?
Oh, just popcorn. I have found I really enjoy making my own popcorn from kernels. Because I can control the flavors exactly as I want. Control the salt. Of course, now William's like, now that we have plain popcorn, we need to buy all those shakers like at Paul's house.
Yeah, I'm fancy.
And he keeps putting them in the cart every time we go to the grocery store, and I keep saying no. Why can't we have them?
You guys are all gray. Why are you guys all gray? They're level 50, but they're gray. How does that work out?
They're yellow to me.
Interesting. Oh, you know what it is? I'm technically level 54. In Dark Astoria, at least.
Mm-hmm. But the current household favorite popcorn is that box that I was supposed to bring to you that I forgot here. Of Scout popcorn. It's summer roasted corn with butter or something like that. Roasted summer corn. Anyways. It's more buttery than I would like, but it's a good butter flavor. It's not like a super greasy butter flavor.
That was like the $8,000 box of popcorn.
$22 for 14 bags inside, yes. No, I think the irony is like the container that I've been making, like the kernels that I've been making are the purple ones, which they are, it is true, they do not stick in your teeth, which is really nice. But, it's, $15 a container if I order them online plus shipping. And you guys had them at Woodman's for $6.
Yeah.
Can't freaking find them anywhere here.
Yeah.
food prices here have just skyrocketed, and the kids have mostly been disappointed, honestly, that I went to generic yogurt, like store brand yogurt instead of like Chobani. It's been a well, let's put it this way: they went through like 3 or 4 flavors and then just decided they were going to not eat it. I've created snobs, food snobs.
Who would have thought that you'd have the ability to do that?
Oh hush.
How do they feel about teriyaki chicken?
Liv's a fan.
Yeah,
William likes it if you limit the vegetables.
because
And
he's
the
a
salt.
vegetarian.
Yeah. So he's himself. Liv has gotten much more adventurous. Like tonight I made pulled pork roll-ups with like lime slaw and guacamole, and she ate all of it just fine. I said it was really good. She's gotten pretty good where I can like get pretty much anything through HelloFresh, and there's about a 90% chance she's gonna eat it. William is still like, even if we have tacos, just tacos. He's like, can you just make me veggie ones? Because I don't like the texture of meat. So I get guac on the side, and I replace the protein in his tacos with guacamole. He eats it.
It's wise to not give him
Everything else
bean
is the
tacos.
same. Huh?
It's wise to not give him bean tacos.
Oh, he doesn't like beans. He says the texture's weird.
For a person whose entire repertoire of everything that interact with anybody involves farting.
Yeah, I
could
know.
actually be more involved with that. Well, this is a dead end.
His favorite thing is when Liv's eating a bunch of dairy like she's not supposed to. Liv, that's your second yogurt today. Yep. You know what that's gonna do? And he just starts giggling. But I'm like, you're anticipatory giggling. That's like even worse. It's not. And it's like on someone else's behalf, you know? You're gonna be gassy later. I'm like, how is this even remotely amusing to you? But I guess for some, such is the life.
Beep, beep, beep.
So, related but side question. You said which hat you prefer. Do you have a lip color preference? Or is it just cute that they match the hat?
I don't know. I thought the pink and the pink worked really well. But I like the red and the red. do so much damage compared to any other character I'm used to playing. It's weird. A clue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think the classic for you, if you're not, dressed up and stuff, is probably the glossy red. The one that, it takes a power sander to get off. Although that's not glossy, is it? That's a satin.
This is yeah. I tend to not. The gloss is great to look at, but not in practice. It tends to be sticky.
I see.
Now, in the 90s, yes, that was like a whole vibe. But in these 2020s, it's the matte lip that doesn't come off on everything.
It's a very classic look.
The red.
Yeah. I found some elevators. Oh shoot, we have to explore, don't we?
Sorry, I paused to remind the girls it was after 11 o'clock and it was bedtime and to brush teeth.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I don't see anything up here, so I guess I head out. Elevator it is. I don't like that they're bugged on the elevators. They go back into some sort of weird, not really defensive, not aggressive mode after elevators. I keep finding clues. I have no idea what they mean, but thank you for the clue. Somebody. I already got my Knives of Vengeance in. How are these things conning to you? Are they white or are they red or
Purple.
they're purple? Okay. So really, this is probably the best experience for you.
Yeah, except I died. Give me 1 second to.
Oh, I have a res. Or no, I don't have a res. I'm sorry. I thought I had one.
Mixing up Frost Bloom and Time Daily.
Yeah, yeah. Another elevator. I got a clue. Got another clue.
Gonna have to start calling you Steve. From Blue's Clues?
Yeah, I was not going to be there at all. Really, they have a movie, but it's not with the real Blue's Clues. It's got the fake guy,
Well, no, there's been three guys.
and one of the fake guys. It's like having more than one Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. Although, the show that I'm really interested in picking up and watching is Bluey, which is an Australian show, not an American show. And I guess like in the US they filter out certain episodes that they don't think are appropriate. But they're not like inappropriate for the reasons that are actually inappropriate. They're inappropriate because they're like they had one where they talked about like pregnancy and it was told from the woman's perspective and the dad was saying how to help the mom, and like talking about like support and stuff like that, and that may not be gender inclusive enough. So there's I know. But there's episodes where like the kids broke something and the parents made them work it off to fix it. They had to pay to fix it. And I'm like, see, these are good values. You don't just break stuff, man.
I don't think I've seen Detective Hop. Oh, what's
Oh,
over?
you found it. Found him before I got back in the mission.
I was waiting, but it didn't seem like it was happening very fast.
I was in transit.
Gotcha. It's a big zone.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? Hey, meow meow. Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui soir, Madame Noire?
I don't want,
Le petit chat noir.
oh, I'm on brokers. Never mind. Call. Somehow I got on brokers as opposed to contacts.
We got what, 1 or 2 more tonight, depending on how long.
Yeah. Yeah, probably right.
You know how I overthink a lot.
I know how
Right,
often
and
you
I
think about how overthinking, yes.
Yeah. So I have this weird paranoia every time I get a foot in the wrong place or something, that if I move wrong, I may like
Break the foot.
break a leg in utero.
Mhm.
I start getting paranoid that I'm like putting too much pressure, but really it's pressure being put on me, but I feel like I'm putting too much pressure and I have to adjust. It's a bizarre stressor. I am a strange person.
You also realize that this age you have basically rubber bones, right?
Yeah. Unless he winds up with something like osteogenesis imperfecta or something like that.
Which is very likely. You're right. So
Like Mr.
very,
Glass
very, very likely.
in what was that? What movie was that? With Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. What's the name of the movie? It was a movie I actually saw.
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm not going to tell you. I'll let you get the satisfaction on it.
Why are you not going to tell me?
You don't get satisfaction about trying to remember something and remembering it.
Unbreakable? No, that was a different movie. I don't know. It was like comic book based. I think they made 2 of them. And in the movie, Samuel L. Jackson gets pushed down the stairs in his wheelchair. Duck.
You had it.
I did?
Yeah.
There's 2 of them, isn't there? There's like a first one.
There's 3 of them,
And
basically.
then there's a first one. You find out that Samuel L. Jackson's the villain.
Yeah.
And then there's the next one where they like explore him.
Yes and no. You're missing the middle one. The middle one had James McAvoy.
James 2?
James McAvoy?
Professor X?
Yes. Yes. Where he was like a beastie dude. It's part of the same thing. There's basically a trilogy, and then the final one was Glass. That's the one you're talking about.
What's it called?
Glass?
Glass.
Yeah. The... Oh, I don't remember what the middle one was. Split, maybe? It didn't do very well. Did we do this one last night?
No. I don't think we did.
I don't think so either. All of these chests look familiar.
I'm sure you could say that about a lot of chests.
fewer than you might think. With all this distraction, you're free to click on stuff. There's so many distractions.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep on riding to the middle of stuff and letting my pets attack. Minions.
I can't remember what comic book it was based on.
I don't know, but it was another M. Night Shyamalan thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, the production itself and everything, yeah. It was after The Sixth Sense.
Yeah. So these are mostly reds and purples?
Yeah. Well, oranges and yellows for some.
Oh, okay. So it's probably a better way to level you.
I wind up like hitting one thing and then they sweep in and kill it the rest of the way for everything.
Yeah. I'm only running
It's like-
times 4,
Yeah.
so
But basically, like, I throw in an AoE, running a little bit ahead, and they just charge in and destroy everything.
yeah. If you want, you can help them out from a survival perspective if you want to, like, do the armor.
Builds.
The armor will help them out a great deal. Some of these guys are pretty squishy. Uh-oh, the one up top. I've got temporary power. Oh, did you buff me?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I got a barrier coming up here. There we go. Yeah, they do a lot of damage. A lot more than I do on my own. This is one of the few mastermind classes I've had that it's actually not that unfun to play.
What's that?
Poorly phrased.
Where'd you go? Hey. Oh.
Where are you going? No, no. What? I always have to be trouble.
I'll be honest, I didn't figure out that the video that you sent was older, younger. For some reason, I always think of younger, older. So for the puppy dog.
Oh,
Yeah. Like what? Okay, how did they manage to find a puppy that looks exactly like the older dog?
oh yeah, it was showing how like they do the same
Yeah.
things now.
Yeah.
Yep. Interestingly, I sent it to Kimmy, and she was like, "I had a cute video like that of Josie with lemons."
Yeah.
She redid it and tested how she did with a lemon. Oh gosh, she's hilarious. She not only is just like, no, no, no. She like covered her face and buried her head in a couch and was just like, absolutely not, no lemons. Also, Josie started out a lot more red.
I think her color changes because of like the winter.
Mm.
Yeah. Because I remember seeing when she was a puppy, she was actually fairly blonde. It was a dark blonde.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then in the summer she gets a reddish, and then I guess I don't know that I've seen her in the winter. But I saw the video of when she first went to see her,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a whole slew of her brothers and sisters running
Yeah.
through the snow,
Mm-hmm.
and they were all fairly blonde there. I think there's at least one oh goodness involved in that. Which I've come to understand is maybe entirely Midwestern.
Mm-hmm. I think the thing I remember most about that video is how much Kim was giggling.
Yeah.
But I mean, how do you not giggle when you're like in a baker's dozen of puppies?
They're chasing you through snow deep enough that it would bury them normally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know you haven't met her in real life, at least not yet, but she's a giggler.
Every so often, there's times when I'm tempted to just take that moment in the stream and go, tiny. No reason. No particular reason.
Looks well, one time for one more. I'll pull up the gang warfare here.
Oh, Kimmy has confirmed in the chat that she is a giggler.
It must not be that much of a delay tonight. Alright. Oh, there's our one item. Let's go gang warfare. You're out. I didn't see the chat pop up, actually. Must have missed it. Oh, there it is. I was looking in the wrong spot. All right, contact. I wonder if I should go higher. I mean, last mission of the year. Let's go. Let's go big. Wonder why that word has got a tickler for her.
No. Do you have a word that does it for you?
No. No.
I cracked up the other day because you sent me sup. And it was asked why and had to say it's a private joke.
When did that happen? Well, who were you around at the time?
Kim? Kim,
Oh,
she said, why did I crack up when you said it? And I was just like, it's a private joke we got going.
Oh, was it on stream or what?
You sent it to me, yeah, you sent it to me on stream.
Gotcha.
But I feel like you and I have our own little, like, things, like,
Yeah.
the fun, like, pet-related double entendres about my black cat. Those are
Yeah.
entertaining.
But I can't imagine that that would be the first time that that's been used.
It is.
Really?
Yeah.
How old is she?
17.
Man, that's the first time that anybody's made that association.
Yeah.
Even you. Because I think you're the one who started it.
I think so. I have far more filthy conversations with you than I ever had in previous relationships.
Cool.
I probably should not share that publicly, but it is what it is, and I'm not terribly ashamed of it.
Why would you be?
Hijo de puta, qué mierda, que siempre está cayendo en... I'm a little frustrated at my inability to walk straight. In game as well as somewhat in person. Although I would say that since the ankle surgery, I walk straighter. You're not affirming that at all whatsoever. Your face kind of just says, if you want to think that.
I'm not going to stop you from thinking it.
You think it's just like so habitual now after like a decade of it being defective that I'm just never going to walk straight?
Well, that would make sense from a surgical perspective if you would always go in the direction that your ankle was repaired in, but you don't necessarily pick a direction to stagger in. In fact, more often than not, when you do skew to the side, you skew away from your injured side, which doesn't make a lot of sense.
Why would I drift to the injured side if it's the strong side that's carrying?
I said away. You go away from it. I like how there's haze indoors too. Not only is it dark, but they wanted to make sure it was hazy. It's pretty awesome. I'm chasing after one of the survivors. And he's down.
That's the direction Rarity went.
Yeah. I just had him chasing because one guy running away. I'm like, I don't feel like chasing, so I set the pets on him. Okay, is everybody around me? 2, 3. I'm missing one guy.
Got 7 over here to the right.
Oh, got another hangers on there. Nope, that's the one I want right there. There's more over here. What do you suppose all this flappy stuff is supposed to be?
Oh, kind of looks like they put a pair of underwear in the doorway. But I'm sure they're meant to be some sort of like membrane or something from some alien life form or similar concept.
Got my sword chicks out. Yeah, all the pets. All the pets are out.
So of all the little dogs where they did the big dogs and then flashed back to when they were tiny, which one did you think was the cutest?
I don't know. I think the one that the cat was curled up with or grooming.
Yeah. Yeah. He started off and it shows how much bigger he is than the cat, and then you see him and he's smaller than the cat in the beginning.
But even as a puppy, it's just calmly sitting there.
Mm-hmm. Getting groomed by the cat.
I don't really know what we're doing here. Kill signal. Oh wait, got stuff coming in. Oh, there's a level. It's so dark in here, I can't see anything at all. Oh. Imperial Merit. Yeah, we finished that last night. Did you end up having more options this time or not?
I'm not incarnate level yet, so I Had to just take the super inspirations.
Gotcha. Which means you probably had to burn some ones you already had.
Yeah, which is fine.
Alright. Let's move out of here. So you're 47?
Not quite yet, but soon. Yes, in the game I'm 47.
Mm, 6 million. Alright. Well, I managed to get myself back up to 10 million pretty quick.
Question. Would you rather have tactics, which increases 2 hit for the team? Vengeance.
Vengeance is not really worth it.
Yeah. Or victory rush.
Why are you going with your pool powers? Don't you have any other powers in your main stuff to take? Plus you have all of your patron powers.
I don't think I picked any patron powers.
We did the missions. You can pick a patron power now.
Where do I get it from?
Upper right. It should say something about using the patron powers.
No, it says new pool power set or epic power set.
Epic power set. At least one of them in there is going to have armor for you. Do you have an option for... let me see. Do you have an option for...
Power mastery.
Yeah, not really that
You
great.
have mastery over power and energy to defeat your foes, increase your power, and to add some much needed armor and defense.
Mhm.
Wow, it'd be weird if I talked like that every day.
Yes, it would. No, I'm currently running Mace Mastery because I wanted to get Scorpion Shield.
Oh, we've got the hiccups.
But there's an ice one in there.
What's the ice one?
You tell me.
There's flame.
Mm-hmm.
Power, psychic, soul, Leviathan. I mean, Moo is lightning.
Yeah. Let me pick out mids. You're a corruptor, right?
Yes.
Because you get the corruption notification popping up.
Yeah.
All right, so let me see. Corruptor. So you have Dark Mastery. I'm sorry, you have Moo Mastery. New. Corruptor. You have Dark Mastery, you have Electric Mastery, you have Flame Mastery,
Mm-hmm.
you have Leviathan Mastery,
Yep.
which looks like it has some cold stuff in it. You have Mace Mastery, you have Moo, you have
Darling,
Power, yeah?
just tell me what to pick.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out myself. I have not played a Corruptor up to that level. You only have, because you're taking it at 47, which means you don't have that many options. You can only take 2 of them because you get your next power at 49 and then you're done taking powers. I would say of all of those, probably Mace Mastery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's random. Sure.
Mace Mastery, and then what are you have the option for what?
Web envelope or scorpion shield.
Scorpion Shield. It's another toggle. I think the stream just dropped.
No, it looks like it's running fine on my end.
Oh, I dropped here. Actually, I think that the commercial killed it here.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so Scorpion Shield. That's going to give you defense, I believe.
Okie dokie, Smokey. That is in place.
Or is it resistance? Reactive armor, reactive defenses, shield wall, smashing lethal tough. Okay, so it has to be defense. Yeah, Scorpion Shield adds. Mine's currently adding 20% to defense for smashing and lethal. Which is why I can go into the middle of these groups and not get my butt kicked.
Gotcha.
Leviathan was another option, but you have to be like 2 powers in before you get a shield, which is not always great.
Mm. All right.
I think that's
Well
it.
then, that is it.
Yeah, that's it for 2022.
Crazy. What a year.
Yeah, some things happened.
Yep.
All right, well, I saw a bunch of people pop in and out. Everybody who stopped in, thanks for joining. I think it's just us now and Kim. Have a good winter. Hope to see you next year. This will probably drop into the YouTube channel sometime in mid-January. So anybody who's watching this in mid-January, life's gonna be a little bit different by that point. So check us out then, and this may be it for the for the next month almost, I would say. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right, let me flip over to our close, and we will see you guys on the flip side of 2023.